What's going on, Blerds, nerds, and everybody in between? It's your boy Wyatt, the sensei of the Syndicate, here with another episode of With the BS. And like every year, we do what's called our Royal Rumble preview. So, of course, we got the big three here with us. First and foremost, I got my right-hand man, founder of the 2020 podcast, LLC. Please say the LLC.
What up,
sir? What's up?
What's happening? What up, man? I'm glad. I'm ready for the Rumble. I'm ready to. Good to see y'all, gents. Been a while since the three of us have been like on live together. Actually, now that I think about it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to talk our shit and make our picks, man. Let's do it.
All right, and this man is like our wrestling / hip hop aficionado. Like if I or any music actually. So like low key, I would tell this one side was who was it that was the what's his face name? I forget the guy who fought against Damian Priest in Puerto Rico.
Oh, Bad Bunny.
Oh yeah.
So Bad Bunny had his song play, and I was like, "What's the name of this song?" And I talked to Buck, and Buck was like, "It's this song." Turned out the song came out like 5 years ago, and I was just like, "What the fuck is this?" So anyway, without further ado, Buck, I want you to do your thing, man.
You got it.
Hey man, it's the heavily orchestrated, never duplicated lyrical symphony known as the Eternal One Eternity, aka Mr. Everlasting, the lyrical assassin. That's what we doing, man. I'm glad to be here. It's Rumble time. We almost on the road to WrestleMania, so let's get at it.
I want to say this, and I hope it doesn't take offense. You're like our road dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, for better. You know what I'm saying?
None taken. I'm cool being the hype man.
So yeah, man. So normally what we do, I think there's about 3 or 4 different categories that we talk about when it comes to Royal Rumble. I think we talk about who we think is going to last the longest. We try to say about who we think is going to be like our surprise entrant. And I think the last one is who we think is going to win. Is that it, or did I miss anything?
For the most part, I think that's it.
Okay, so yeah, so we got that. But before we do that, I got a question for you guys. I want to know your favorite entrance. WWE, AEW, like where they come in and they do their spiel. So do you guys have a favorite?
Like when you say entrance, you mean like
their moveset. So I'll go first. So like my favorite right now, as far as entrance is I love Bullet Club Gold. How they go around and everything, and then I love especially the guns, the gun boys, so especially how they just shoot it up. I like it when they're a tag team too, when they do it, and they had the mini men that came out.
That was dope.
So that's my favorite tag team or I will say stable that it has. Do you guys have like a favorite tag team entrance or stable or even single?
You go first, Buck.
So right now for me it's House of Black. I think that what I like about House of Black is everybody has a unique entrance, and then they also have an entrance for just the Kings of the Black Throne. Then they also have an entrance for the entire House of Black. And every one of them is very strategic in the way that they present themselves. And it just makes them feel big. And in sidebar, and I know this don't have nothing to do with the entrance. I like the fact that whenever any of them are champions, they have like the House of Black rules or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
That I think that's a real unique opportunity for an opponent, because an opponent gets to pick stipulation for the match. So that's kind of my favorite thing going right there. It used to be the Bloodline, like when they were together, because you felt it, but now it just feels like we about 7 months past due for all that to be over with. So
it feels like they should be expired. Their milk expired. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. But yeah, that's.
I do like the House of Black rules because it's like, I bet you won't whoop my ass type thing. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then shout out to Buddy because he was serving knees like yesterday, where it was just so I mean, I just couldn't, man. Listen, when I see certain matches like that, that further, makes me think, how everybody thinks that they can wrestle for a little bit. Those kinds of matches make me feel like, nope, I made the right decision staying my ass right here. So, yeah. Sir, what about you?
I'm tired. I'm finna cheat and I'm gonna do 2 just because it's Rumble season. All right, so my 1A is going to be the Brood, Edge, Christian, and Gangrel, because the trio coming from underneath with the fire was always dope to me. Also, when they would stand by the ring post and Gangrel would spit the blood while they were posing, that shit, it was cool, but the camera angle like made it even better. And my 1B, Undisputed Era, when it was all 4 of them, dog. When they would do the pose with Roddy at the bottom like this, dog, and Red Dragon on the sides like that, bruh. It was like a comic book cover every time, dog. Yeah, bruh.
So being real, man, like I was thinking just current. Yeah, if I had to think all time, it would definitely be UE. Like that era when they were running NXT was some of the best time to be a wrestling fan. Like, yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna hit you with a follow-up question. Favorite theme music?
Oh shit!
You give me like 3. You give me like 3.
Okay.
I know it's tough,
bro.
I know even 3 is tough. You know what I'm saying?
Time to Play the Game, Triple H. Shinsuke Nakamura's intro, the very first one. I'm gonna go with Chris Jericho's very first theme. That one, Break the Walls Down, the very first version. That one was a bop. So those are my 3. I'm feeling real nostalgia.
Austin's will always be on that list because that glass break is iconic.
Fact.
And I might get heat for this one. And I ain't gonna say heat, but unpopular opinion. The version that had the words in it, like that rock remix, when he went heel, and he kept it like he was just like on that Rampage type deal. I specifically like that one. I don't. It was just the way that he was during that time. I like Here Comes the Boom, the Adam Cole version of AEW. That song is the Mikey Ruckus dude that produced for AEW. He did his thing on that one. That last one is hard, and I'm actually probably going to say No One Will Survive. Ciampa. Because I remember when I first heard that record, I was like, this is different. For him. And like I love the DIY theme they had, but like for the Black Heart Ciampa. That song bring up once again a real good time to be a wrestling fan. So I'm gonna go.
I want to make an alteration to my list because you brought me back to NXT. Since you picked that, I am reminded of the original Rebel Heart song by Johnny Gargano with the chick singing the hook, bro.
I was torn between that and Ciampa's.
Bruh, so I don't know what it is about her screaming and that riff that's playing.
Yeah,
it give me chills, dog. So yeah, Rebel Heart. Take Shinsuke off. Put Rebel Heart on there.
Okay,
that's cool because I'm keeping Shinsuke on my list for that one. I really like the Sami Zayn one. And then my throwback, the one that gets me hype every time I hear it, is the D-Generation X Run DMC mix.
Oh,
The
Nick,
King of Rock who? The King of Rock what? I was like,
I forgot about that one.
I did too. I did too.
I forgot.
Yeah, that's a good
that
one. That's a good one.
That's a good pick, sir.
Yeah,
Thanks.
man.
What's your last one?
Those are my three. Shinsuke,
We
Sammy.
ain't hear your first one. I think it dipped out when you said.
Oh yeah, Shinsuke is definitely. I remember going into work and then like I was acting like Shinsuke one time. I was in my zone, couldn't tell me shit. But then so that was one, and then like Sammy is always because it always has that because I like my alternative music as well. So that one kind of gave me that 90s punk rock vibe, you know what I mean? So
Okay.
So yeah.
I have a bonus 1A. I'm gonna spin this to you real quick.
Okay. All right.
So one thing that I did notice about the records that we picked, they were specifically wrestling themes. Like these are themes crafted for wrestlers themselves. What's your one song that's just a general song that a wrestler uses for an entrance that you like? Mine's is called a personality. Like I love CM Punk already. And when he switched to that, like just the energy of that song, I like that song.
Okay. I'm gonna see that. I'm gonna raise you rolling for the Undertaker because it was something about hearing that cut on and hearing that motorcycle.
Yep.
You knew somebody was finna get fucked up.
So this may not fit, but it's
Rumble season, baby.
It was great. I like 3-6 Mafia. Somebody gonna get their ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? That way.
Mark Henry knew what he was up to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I know it was made as a wrestling theme, but the fact that it was like actual artists that actually made and produced that,
I got you. Okay.
That one was direct to the point, and you already knew what was going to happen. Like, so yeah, that was my good one from there.
Okay.
Excellent choices.
Yeah. So we talked about some great music that's coming out or that that bring wrestlers out. So I want to hear you guys' surprise entrance. Who you think are gonna make their way here?
Okay. The three of us, for those that are listening, watching, whatever, we have a private chat where we feed each other information that we found while because we're usually at work. So if we keep each other up to date while we're at work, basically. Once I saw that motherfucking Tamatonga's contract expired, that nigga is not going to AEW, boy. It's about to be a family reunion in AEW, and I'm telling you, Tamatonga is coming, bro. That's my surprise entrant, bro.
Do you think because doesn't he have is it Tonga Loa? Is
His
it
brother?
Yeah. Do you think he's going to be on his way?
Possibly, if he continues to wrestle, because he used to be in WWE. You know, they
he was
sent
in
him
that
back
first
down
class.
to NXT. Yeah, they sent him back. He got moved up, got sent back down, and then got cut. But if he does come back with Tamatonga,
God,
Gorillas of Destiny in WWE, that would be another hard-hitting tag team to draw other wrestlers in, and quite frankly, that would be refreshing for the division, I think, because look at how many matchups you get. You get the Usos if they do. Jason Fatu, we're gonna come back to him. You get the Usos if when they inevitably team back up. You get the New Day. You got Alpha Academy. By the way, sidebar, can we give these niggas props that's on the mid card right now on Raw? Because they've been putting on after banger after banger, bro. But yeah, I want to see more tag team. Ooh, having them niggas go against like Imperium. Yeah, yeah, I'm with it. I'm with it. Yeah, we just gotta make sure he don't curse like he curses in Japan.
Yeah,
I think he can. I think he can be able to not curse. You know what I'm saying? I think it's gonna be all right. You know what I mean? Because he's going to be more scripted. So then he's going to get his little 2 or 3 lines out. Plus, I think they're a little bit more lax with the upper echelon people. So he still can't cuss. Brock can get away with a little bit every once in a while, and that's because it's Brock. But I don't think yeah. But who you got, man?
I got a surprise and I got a wish entry. Can I give you both?
Bro,
it's Rumble season, baby. Anything goes.
There you go.
My surprise entrant is Andrade. His contract is expired. His contract actually expired on the 31st. And so it was already kind of rumored that he was coming back since Charlotte had signed that new contract. I mean, they married. Why wouldn't you, go back to the company with your wife? So Andrade is my surprise pick. My wish pick. Y'all want to go big and say that. I want Big E to show up in the Rumble. It's in Tampa. He at home. I want that dude to get that Edge return pop at home. That's my wish pick. If I hear that, I'm gonna mark out. I'm gonna tell you now.
Yo, Big E, and he's been saying like he's not necessarily cleared, but he's okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I saw something on a dirt sheet where him and the New Day were they went to like the Drew Barrymore show or whatever, and they were all chilling there. So I'm excited. I want to see him do something too. I'm gonna give you my surprise that's not a surprise pick, and that's gonna be like Brock Lesnar. Because he's done stuff from there. As far as like, yeah, I definitely think Andrade is coming back. But my surprise pick.
Really?
I think he's coming back.
Okay. I would like to see Sean Spears return.
Definitely. He's not gonna win it, but he's gonna be in the final 4. Because they had too many people coming back. We'll talk about who we think is gonna win or who we know is gonna win.
We have to have that moment where it stops being over the top rope match and become a legit wrestling match for a little bit. I would like that to happen for him, just so we can see that, hey, he's back to have matches back. You know what I mean? This ain't like here today off a couple more weeks. This is like a full-fledged return. So I would love him to make at least the final 6. I would love that.
He can't he probably we'll talk about who our final 4 is. That'll be the next question too. Like he definitely can't do those like dive spears through the middle ropes anymore. None of that shit.
Oh no.
I want him to be safe, bro. Like he's a good spirit, man. So I want him to be able to have a long life with that. So who do you guys think is going to last the longest?
I got a pick, and it's not anybody of real consequence, but I think they're going to last the longest. I think Braun Strowman is going to be the one that takes it this year as far as being in there the longest, doing the most. That's me. I don't think they're going to go anywhere with it. It's just to show that, okay, we got a big guy back, because I feel like it's sorely lacking right now in terms of like big, powerful people. So I think Braun Strowman will be the surprise return / long last. And I hate that for Braun because Braun, you know, he got main event appeal.
Yeah. Plus, I want him to be able to I want him to get the title for Bray. You know what I'm saying? Like him just come back and you know what I mean. Have that. You know, he's still gonna give these hands out, but you know what I'm saying? Like still have something because I'm pretty sure he's got some kind of tattoo for Bray. You know what I mean? But before we do anything else, I want to take a quick commercial break, and I want to show you guys that here at the Blerd Syndicate, we do have a shop that not only talks about wrestling but also comics, anime, movies, all the rest of it. My heel moment of the night is right here. Let's go. I don't care about none of nobody's feelings about this. So if you want issues, if you got problems, take them up with me. But I also have my face moments too. So we also got the Spider Punk t-shirt. All of these t-shirts are on sale right now at the blerdsyndicate.com. Promo code with the BS will get you 20% off. So don't be a chump. Come on over and get a shirt or a t-shirt or an apron or a book bag. We got all this stuff. So Dude said Chad Gable could benefit from being the longest in the Rumble.
He had that fucking pay-per-view style match with Gunther a few months back. So I wouldn't be against it. There's a few people. Like, don't get me twisted. Just because I'm making a pick, don't think I don't have a list of people I would love to see go absolutely ape shit in this match. Just to give you a quick few, I know what's his face? God damn it. Tip of my tongue. Kevin Owens is one of those people. Goddamn Logan Paul is one of those people. It's a lot of, I don't want to call them mid-card, but just higher tier, but they're just not in the title picture right now. People that I think could come and benefit from that. But yeah, Chad Gableson is a good pick.
All right, Buck, who do you think is going to last the longest, man?
Carmelo Hayes. I think they'll drop Carmelo in the Rumble somewhere around probably top 7. And I think he'll probably make it close to the end. Like, it's going to be a thing where it's going to take Austin Theory and Grayson Waller trying to get him eliminated. And I just feel like, you know, he going to get one of them out and they're going to create some type of distraction that's going to get him tossed out. But I think he lasts to the last 10.
When is the Dusty Classic ending?
It's a couple of weeks. It's a couple of weeks. Vengeance Day is the finals. So, and that's in like, I think 3 weeks. But you know, he's been on SmackDown for like the last 2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
So yeah.
Dual and Roman ass nigga.
Hey, well, that in that case, I think they'll still have him. You know, he's still gonna be the face turning heel. You know what I mean? He hasn't turned all the way completely. But
I'm tired of this goddamn long drawn out heel turn, bro.
Like,
get it over with, bro. It's like it's starting to lose its momentum to me, man.
It's starting to lose its flavor. Like it's like a piece of gum that you've been chewing on for too long. So yeah, I think. Go ahead.
Now I was just gonna say, you know, Dragunov got hurt. Like I think if Dragunov hadn't got hurt, this would have been over with a month ago.
Oh,
that's true.
Because they were supposed to fight each other at New Year's Eve, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the match got postponed because he got hurt, and so that's how they ended up in the Dusty Classic. So,
see, I thought he just wanted to go home for the holidays. That's what I thought it was, but
I know they were. I mean, it could have been a situation, but I just remember reading a report that said he had got hurt. He wasn't medically cleared, and so they ended up. I forgot who Trick ended up fighting, but he ended up fighting somebody for his number one contendership. I think it might have been
Grayson.
Dijak or somebody like that.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't it Grayson Waller? Because then after that,
it was Grayson Waller. Yep.
So, I think the person that is going to be in there the longest is Phil Brooks, CM Punk. I think they're going to make him. I think they're going to make him earn it. I think he's going to be like number 1 or number 2, maybe 3 at the latest, and then after that, we'll see how the cookie crumbles, as they say. So, who do you guys have in your like top for your final 4?
Finn Balor. I'm gonna go Biggie because I want Biggie to make it. CM Punk, and they gotta have the one person that everybody loves. I'm gonna go with. Fuck it. I'm gonna go ahead and go with your boy. I'm gonna go with your would they let an NXT man be in the final 4 though? Like that's the only thing. Like Carmelo Hayes, I really like.
Hey Ben,
I take that back. Instead of Carmelo Hayes, let Montez Ford be in the final 4. I know it's a long shot, but let him or Bobby Lashley be in the final 4.
I like that. It's very interesting that you said Finn Balor because that was also on my list.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, I want to put Cody in this final 4, but I don't want him in the final 4. I don't. But I feel like they're gonna do it. I feel like they're gonna do it. So as much. I'm gonna opt Finn Balor out. I'm gonna say Bobby Lashley, Gunther, Punk, and Cody. I think them gonna be the final 4.
Now we're gonna get to that because that can definitely change how the Royal Rumble is booked.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
That's a good foe. Because Gunther got close as fuck. Like that match him and Cody did at the end there last year. That shit was wild.
And well, no. Let's stay on this, and then we'll get to the other stuff.
So I think I got CM Punk, Cody Rhodes because they keep pushing this whole thing about the story.
Right.
I think I want to say Drew McIntyre and fuck it, I'll say Bobby Lashley.
Yeah.
I'd like it. It probably won't be him, but I feel like
the crowd is like popping for him like hard lately, bro.
Yeah, man, him and whatever they should have just been the Hurt Profits versus whatever their name they gave themselves.
The Pride.
Yeah, like I just think it's stupid, man. Because now, question: do you think, with Seth and his injury, because for those who don't know, it's like, is it a torn meniscus and maybe MCL or ACL?
It's a torn MCL and a possible meniscus or something like that. That's who I'm glad you said that because that's what I wanted to bring up.
Yeah.
Depending on what happens on Raw tomorrow night, will dictate how the entire Rumble gets booked.
I agree, because if he has to have surgery, then it's a done deal, and
this is my issue with it. Because Roman go 2-3 months and don't defend the damn title. From my understanding, this injury is like a 4 to 6 week thing, not like a 4 to 6 month thing. And so, if that's true, he'll be back in time for Mania. but then you just have to figure out the story of how you want to get there. Now,
Yeah,
I think
I
it's a
know,
strong
Deuce.
possibility Damian Priest cashes in tomorrow
Ooh, that'll.
night. And see if he does that and they put that belt on Priest, that changes the entire way you book the Rumble. You have to put Finn in the final four. You have to tease that. You have to.
I had it going slightly different, but the same conclusion, more or less. I had Seth dropping it, vacating the title, I should say, a tournament, it being won by, I'll throw out somebody, it being won by goddamn Drew. I was going to say Drew Barrymore. Drew McIntyre. And then, him eventually securing his spot against the winner of the Rumble or whatever, if they choose to do so. But basically that being Finn versus him for the title, Finn defeats him, and now you got this kind of up in the air tension that we're returning to, you know what I'm saying, that they teased earlier before. So that, yeah, we were thinking the same shit.
I like your scenario better. It give us some drama.
Yeah, man, and plus you get a lot more wrestling because tournaments are fun. I love
tournaments are fun.
Yeah. But then you also have you also have something where, like, say for instance, he like, say for instance, he drops the title, right, and says, hey, I can't compete or whatever, and then you do have like a tournament, but it's for Elimination Chamber, and so then Elimination Chamber sets up who's going to actually win the title, and then you still have the Royal Rumble winner then either trying to make a decision about where they want to go, like who they want to face, depending on who wins the title. Or you could have something where, they just go ahead and like you said, Damian Priest just cashes in, and
like using that victory, saying, hey, I'm securing my spot to face the champion at WrestleMania, but then down comes Priest, seeing opportunity, and now all of a sudden, hey, Judgment Day versus Judgment Day.
I'm gonna tell you, like,
so someone asked, has have we entertained the thought of Priest cashing in on Roman at the Rumble?
Nope.
I did, but they want to push somebody really, really big in that situation. And no disrespect to Priest at all. Like he's shown up and shown out, but he's also, like, he's 40 something years old. You know what I mean? So they're trying to push somebody that either has the name already or is a younger guy that can be able to do it. I think, plus the way that they have Roman insulated, it wouldn't be a good fit for him.
It'd be a hell of a swerve. I'll give you that. But yeah, it's just, they know, everybody knows what they're trying to do with Roman. So that's why I don't think that's gonna happen. They gotta wipe the slate clean of Hulk Hogan. So
you hear
I'm his son? What I thought about. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Okay.
You hear his son just got a DUI again?
Who? Hogan?
Hogan's. Yeah.
Oh, that sucks for the son. His dad ain't shit, but that sucks for the son.
Well, he killed somebody, like, last time he was like street racing or something.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah.
Fuck that guy.
He paralyzed him, something like that.
Yeah. Definitely fuck that guy. Yeah.
You learning all types of stuff. Carl Malone.
All kinds of ain't shit people in this world, man. Crazy. But go
have
ahead.
Y'all thought about? So, I feel like who do you think is gonna win the Rumble?
Finn. I think Finn's gonna win. Given everything that's happening, I would. And look, the crazy shit is, I would be fine with either one of those. That's the crazy shit. I would be absolutely fine with either one.
I got Punk doing it just because he's yeah, they didn't bring him back just to not do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
either way, that nigga fighting Damian Priest at Rumble.
So here's a scenario that I thought about. And let's say Seth does relinquish the title, right? What if they make the Rumble for the World Heavyweight Championship? And Punk wins the Rumble, becomes World Heavyweight Champion. And Seth is back in time for Mania, so you could still have your Seth versus Punk match. It's just the titles on the other side now. Because that seemed like where they were headed for Mania. You know what I mean? Roman working the Rumble, but he ain't working Elimination Chamber. So I'm automatically assuming that the number one contender for his title will be the main event of Mania. Will be the main event of Elimination Chamber. And I just see them having qualifying matches, probably 3 from Raw, 3 from SmackDown. That's how you get Cody in the chamber, and Cody wins the chamber to challenge Roman back at Mania.
What about The Rock, though?
I think The Rock shows up and costs him the title at Mania. Because Roman's supposed to take time off after Mania. And
what he been doing for the last fucking what he been doing for the last 4 months? He came for SummerSlam and was like, all right, y'all, I'm out.
Pretty much, man. I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know. I don't know where the Rock falls into.
He gonna have a third set of twin boys messing around, just being off so much.
I don't think the Rock Roman match doesn't need the title.
It does.
I got you.
It just needs to be tribal combat. It need to be tribal combat for the head of the table.
Can I give you my thoughts?
Yeah, sure.
I think this would be the match to end all matches. I'm going to preface by saying that I think the promo work on what I'm getting ready to tell you would be out of this world. I would love to see The Rock versus Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes. So then you have Cody wanting to finish the story. The Rock's like, listen, you're good, kid, but this ain't your fight. And Roman's like, listen, I've fought 2 Hall of Famer, future Hall of Famers before, and last time I stacked their asses up. This is gonna be no different. That would be the best one, and then after that, it would help cover The Rock, because whatever match The Rock does now, it's like he's gonna have flaws that show up because of the fact that he's out of them. Like when he was fighting against Jinder Mahal, his ass was winded, just doing a spine buster and the people's elbow. So he's gonna need somebody to kind of help cover that. With that, also, you can still have interference from the bloodline because it's a triple threat match. So then after that, you can be able to give somebody an out on how to do that without necessarily anybody losing, you know what I mean, and being crazy that way.
I like it.
Cody getting the endorsement from The Rock after he defeats him will be kind of fucking big.
I like it.
Yeah, it has to be clean, but the fact that either I
think what Wyatt is saying is The Rock would neutralize the interference, is what he said. Like when because inevitably Solo or Tamatanga or Jimmy would run
Jacob
in, or Jacob. You know what I'm saying? By the way, Jacob said ROW. Booker T was.
I was just gonna say, is Zilla there too?
He left.
So.
He left.
Oh,
because Booker T had said something about how they had like not necessarily a disagreement, but they just saw his path going a different way. Like I think Booker wanted to build him more, and he wanted to just come out the gate and just be like, Billy Badass. But you know what I mean? He was like, we got to get your skills up so that we can get you where we need to get you.
Sucks. All right. Well, wishful thinking. But yeah, when I saw that Booker T was endorsing Jacob Fatu, I was like, oh yeah, here he come. Because Reality of Wrestling is a partner with WWE as far as a feature system, much like Progressive and all that other shit. So yeah.
Hey, one random ADHD moment. Trick Williams' song always gets me hyped too. So it's not in my top. It's not in my top like 3. But when you come out and the thing that really makes it, to be honest with you, is Booker T, because Booker T makes that song like get him, whoop that trick, come on. You be like, what?
This is what we're about next year. Like, so next year's WWE game, we gotta get the ad libs, but it would be dope if the only way you get the ad libs is if you go to an NXT arena where Booker T's, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That would be hard for me.
Husky.
What up, Husk? Hope you're feeling better, bro.
What happened?
Yeah, because I think it's gonna be trouble if any of the other announcers try to do that ad lib and that Booker did. It's gonna be ugly. You know what I mean? Like, either they need to bring Booker up, but Booker's not trying to do nothing. He just likes going to do his 1 week and then be like, all right, I'm back at the crib. I think he still is. I think he has like another year or so.
I wish he wasn't. Goddamn, I'm so ready for him to come on. Yeah, man.
Me
buddy.
too.
All right, who would you, if you got 2 people to send to AEW, 2 people to send to WWE? We'll do 3 people. Who would you do?
Shotzi Black.
Immediately the woman.
I'm gonna be real with you. I mean this in the most respectful way, because I think I would love to see her do some matches in AEW. Tiffany Stratton. Xia Li.
Oh, her fun.
Yeah. Those are my 3. Send them over there. But Tiffany Stratton, her versus Britt Baker. I'm a Tiffany Stratton stan, bro. Like, not even because she got a little fitness to her. It's just that bitch is athletic, bro. Like, she can go.
Yeah, the PME is nice.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
It's nice. It's nice. Send to AEW. B Priestley. I feel like she could have some good matches over there. Ricochet.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would send Ricochet to AEW. I think Akira Tozawa would do well in AEW.
Yeah. I think so.
I think he could do well in AEW if he fought more of like a strong style type of style. But he gonna always stay in that kind of goofy role. I could see him having feuds with like Sammy Guevara though and Darby Allin and people like that. Because
I could see. I'm sorry.
He can speak fluid English.
Absolutely.
And
you know, a lot of people don't know that, but he can speak fluent English, so it's not like he would have promo trouble, stuff like that. So I don't know. I don't know why he came to mind, but I just, you know.
Ooh, that's a good match.
Yeah, that is a good match.
Shout out to Pete Dunne coming back, by the way.
I would have Xavier Woods go to AEW, because he people don't realize how good of a wrestler he is, and also how good of a promo person he is. But I don't think he'll ever get out of that bubble of being in the New Day in WWE. Another person that I would send over there, I would send. All right, so I'd send Eric. Eric, Eric and Ivar, whatever the vice. I'd send his big ass over there so he can smash some folks. And then, I'd send Montez because I think he'd be able to have. I think he'd have.
They can't book black people though.
They can't.
I mean, but neither can WWE.
Swerve is the closest thing that we have to a main event. And
check this out, WWE ain't all that better.
Lord, if he lose his title match, I'm man.
But check this
I'm
out.
A riot. We riot if Swerve don't win.
But check this out. WWE is not that much better. Every time a black person wins a title, here comes Brock taking it off of him. All right. So I don't.
I get it.
You know what I mean? And the only thing that the longest I think somebody's had a championship in WWE as a black person, 6 months. Now, as a black man, Bianca they do well with, just because then after that they're just like girls are girls no matter what. That's how they kind of put it as far as that's concerned. But no,
send him to TNA then, bro, because they like black champions. Like, don't send him to AEW.
Yeah.
I just think he has really good mic skills. I think he can be able to have more. The one thing I don't like about WWE is they have a very limited move set. You know what I mean? So it was like, you know how we had those old wrestling games where they all did just clotheslines, and then after that they had just like 3 moves that were their own, and that was it. Like that's how I feel like WWE does stuff from there. But who would you send from AEW to WWE?
Aleister Black, Adam Cole, Kenny Omega.
MJF, Wardlow, Darby Allin.
Darby. Interesting pick. Why Darby? I gotta know why.
I think even though as small as he is, I just feel like they got enough small men on that roster. They could have, I mean, it ain't even got to be a cruiserweight division, but you think about Johnny Gargano, I think about Ciampa, I think about Bate, I think about Pete Dunne, I think about Ricochet, I think about Gable, I think about Tozawa. They got enough guys in that lane that don't really, I mean, like he could compete against Finn Balor. Like, think about that.
What?
Think about, let's just say, I mean, you talk about like Judgment Day and somebody like Darby Allin. And I don't know.
Yeah.
I really want them to kind of revive some form of Wyatt 6. I don't know. Have y'all seen Bo's skits he's been doing on YouTube? The Taylor Rotunda skits? Oh, bro. Please go find them. I'm gonna drop y'all a link. in the group. I saw this. He did like this preview thing where it's like an introspective look into himself, talking about Uncle Howdy, talking about how, the remnants of his mind are featured by Bray. He's like, Bo Dallas was a character reincarnated into Uncle Howdy, but my name is Taylor Rotunda. Like, I mean, it's deep. It is deep. I think you could bring him. I think you could bring Eric Rowan back, put him with Braun Strowman, and I mean, like, literally, you could take them through. I want Eric Young back in the WWE too.
Oh, yeah. They miss you bad.
Like, there you go. If you were going to do a Wyatt 6, Eric Rowan, Braun Strowman, Taylor Rotunda, Insanity.
There you go. That'll work.
They could compete against the Judgment Day. They could compete against the Final Judgment, whatever they call themselves, whatever. The Karrion Kross AOP group. I just see so many of those dark matchups. It's like they really getting back to these factions and these characters like we used to have, and it's making stuff interesting. But you have to keep developing them. And like the bloodline, right when the bloodline started to feel stale, it's like that's when the Judgment Day felt like it was starting to break out. And I think that's where they're at now. They're in that. Oh shit! They're in that same kind of.
Our truth is Sami Zayn.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly what I was going to say. Our truth in the Judgment Day storyline is the Sami Zayn of the bloodline, and I feel like it's a continued cycle.
Damn.
All right. So here's mine. So. I'm serious, but I'm not serious, but I'm serious at the same time. So I got Ricky Starks. I have Keith Lee. Keith Lee needs like focus. Like he needs to be on a plan. You know what I mean? Like I feel like with him, when he was able to do his own stuff, like he, you know, me being a bigger guy, I understand. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about stuff. He put on a lot of weight. He wasn't as quick. He wasn't as nimble. I want him to be able to be on like a Triple H, you know, whoever that trainer is on that plan. Because like he had really good matches. Well, like even what was it? Was it that Survivor Series? Where it was him and Roman Reigns, and we were like, that's what you book for the next 5 years. You know what I'm saying? So, so that's the other one. Honorable mention to Swerve, and also I think the Young Bucks would be good over there. My serious, but I'm not serious, but I'm serious thing is Nyla Rose because I just want to see where they place her. Because but
you know what? I would love to see Nyla Rose versus Nia Jax. I really need that. I need to see.
I think Nia would take her though.
Yes.
Yeah.
That would be a good match.
I really thought Nia was gonna sign with AEW before they brought her back because I felt like she would have been a perfect competitor for Nyla Rose.
Missed opportunity.
All right, what about the women's Royal Rumble? Now that we're talking about women.
Okay, so all right, we're going. Which one do we do first? Longest or surprise? Surprise entrant. Sasha Banks is gonna be my surprise. Although Trinity, of course, is coming. But the reason I say Sasha Banks is because we know Trinity coming. She did a goodbye speech at TNA and all that. Dropped the title and everything. And she ready to be back with her husband. You know what I'm saying? As they should be. But people need to be on the health and give it. Yeah, he does. He does. He's in for a double surgery right now. So
he's in for what double surgery?
I don't know, but he expressed it on Twitter, talking about how he's taking this time off to take care of himself, but he has two surgeries, two back-to-back surgeries that's about to be done. So,
well, what the fuck was he talking about? He wanted to, go for the house and all the rest of the stuff like 3 months ago.
I don't know. Maybe something just popped up. Maybe a scare. Jade Cargill. Okay. I think she'll come, but I don't think. When I think surprise, I'm thinking biggest pop of the night. That's why I ain't pick Jade. Sasha Banks though. Nigga.
Yeah, and the one thing where they were like, oh yeah, well, they were talking about like the talks between AEW or between WWE and Sasha broke down, and so then they, it was like, oh okay, y'all said the same thing about CM Punk, and then his ass showed up in Chicago. Like, I think they be playing folks. You know what I mean? Like, oh well, okay.
Picks of Bailey, Sasha, and Trinity at TNA showed up. I was like, oh yeah, it's a wrap. The girls back together.
Mm-hmm.
Alexa Bliss.
Did you mean play the song Bliss?
Ooh. Yeah, she had her baby. It's been like maybe
About
like
6 weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
Maybe
Yeah.
almost 2 months ago.
I low key miss
I
her,
want
man.
to say it was. I want to say it was either October or November, like
Okay.
early November.
Cool.
I don't think she would be back full time, but I think you hear that music drop, it would. I think that'll get a good pop. So I'm gonna say Alexa is my surprise.
Shout out to Alexi. A little bit, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. They were born on November the 27th. That's when.
Okay, so
she
it's a
had her
little.
baby.
Yeah. A couple months.
Maybe. I mean, it's a Rumble, so she'd be real. You know, she'd be protected enough.
Yeah.
So where she ain't gotta be doing a whole lot.
I think either Sasha or Trinity or Naomi, whatever she goes by. I think those are really good surprises. Yeah, I think that's about it. Like, I think that's one of the really big ones. They're probably gonna bring Lita ass back though. She looking more she looking more and more like leather in the face, bro. I'm just saying. I just like, I get tired of seeing her. I get tired of seeing Trish. I get tired of seeing them. I get tired of them not developing some of the women wrestlers that they do have, and then they just come and throw people back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather like when that whole thing with Becky Lynch and Zoe Starks and everything like that. Like, I would have loved to have it just be, you know, okay, Trish is there as like a manager role, but like Becky doesn't need to fight Trish. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool. But I don't know. That's how I feel.
Do you think anybody from NXT is gonna come up and really show out for the women? Because my one pick just got injured. What's her name? Jade.
Cora Jade.
Bruh. That was my one to come in the Rumble and fuck some shit up. But
bro, that girl had been out for them implants. She just got back. She literally got injured, got implants while she was out injured, so she had to stay out for an additional like 4 weeks. She had 2 matches, got re-injured, and now she's gonna be out like another 6 to 8 months.
Yeah, they said she's done for the rest of the year.
damn.
You know who she dating, right?
Who?
Braun Breaker.
Oh no, they broke up. I heard.
What?
Yeah, they unfollowed each other on Instagram and all the rest of that stuff.
He said, "I ain't got time to wait for you no more. You get hurt too much. I'm going to the main line."
Shit, we even forgot about Braun Breaker for somebody.
Breaker. Yeah, I know he's gonna be in the Rumble.
He gonna be in the Rumble, but I'm be real with you, bro. I'm glad that he's starting to kind of come into his own in his heel character, but I hate it. I hate it that they pushed him so soon.
Mm-hmm.
They forced you to like this Saturday morning cartoon version of NXT with the brand new superhero Braun Breaker. I hated it. I hated all that shit. I was so glad when Shawn Michaels took over NXT. Like when they got rid of the colors and they kept they just went back to like a gold and white looking logo.
Yeah.
That's when I started watching NXT again, because that's when it got good again.
Yeah, that spray paint shit, wasn't it?
It was not it. 2.0 on my ass. Anyway, I'm sorry.
Who the fuck wants to put 2 Ks on Breaker? Like, who the fuck just decided that? That bothers me so much. Every time I see that nigga last name, I'm just like.
Do you think they're going to change his name when he gets up to the main roster to Steiner?
So I don't think so either. He was going by Bronson Rex Steiner before they changed the Braun Breaker.
Well, I changed that shit too. That shit was trash. Just hearing that makes me. I'd have been like, no. Who thought of this? Like, he thought of that when he was like 12 years old and he was seeing his dad and his uncle.
I ain't trying to be funny. I think that's his real name.
Well, you just. Oh, you just. Oh, oh, that's horrible. Oh, damn.
No. I'm gonna find out for a second.
Oh
That's
God,
wild.
that's horrible.
Oh God.
No,
That
that's
sound like-
god awful.
That nigga sound like a
His
duchess.
real name is Bronson Rex Steiner. Yes.
That nigga a history question. Fuck out of here, bro.
Bruh, his dad's last name was his whole wrestling name. It was Rick Steiner.
Oh, that's hilarious.
That's crazy. Horrible.
Yeah. Give me Breaker with 2 Ks over there. Hell no.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh God. Let me think. Who do you guys think gonna last the longest in the Royal Rumble?
Bianca Belair.
Bianca.
I'm gonna go Bailey. And then I think she's gonna get messed up, and then by her own faction, control, whatever it is, damage control. That's what it was. I think that's the way that they get her out the group. They're gonna mess her up where she's like really, really close to it.
Okay.
Okay. I actually picked Bailey to win the Rumble.
I would like that.
I picked Bailey to win the Rumble. And I think she does what she says she's gonna do. And I think she challenges Rhea, but I think she loses. Or I think damage control costs her at Mania.
Ooh.
Tough.
You know what I mean? Like that because otherwise that would be the way. I guess that would set up Bailey versus Io at Mania if they cost her the Rumble. And somehow she win a #1 contenders match and then challenges Io. So that's an option.
Yeah, at Elimination Chamber she wins, and then after she's like, "I'm coming for your ass."
Yeah.
So,
yeah. That makes a lot more sense. Like kind of logic. Yeah.
I'm not gonna do the final four for the women. Cause well, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm not gonna be that way. Who's your final four? But
Bianca, Kyrie, Bailey, Sasha. Yep.
I can't beat that. That's the story right there.
Yep.
It's literally the story. That's the story, bro. I can't beat that. I cannot beat that, bro.
Who do you say again?
Go with the same. I'm picking Bucks pick.
What was it again?
Sasha, Bianca, Kyrie, and Bailey.
That's a damn good one.
That's
Sasha, Bianca, Bailey, and Trinity or Naomi?
No, Kyrie.
Kyrie.
Oh, okay.
Elbow drop.
Okay, the only person I switched out was Trinity for Kyrie. Okay. That way they come back. It's two people that came back. You really want them to win, Becky and then Bailey, because they all have stuff that they got to prove.
I fuck with it. All right. Who y'all picking, man? Oh, go ahead, Buck. You had a thought.
No. I was just saying, how long is Charlotte going to be out?
9 months.
No. Never mind. Yeah, all right.
I'm so tired of them.
Survivor Series.
I still got to. She'll never come back and win the title. She'll be back at Survivor Series.
She always walks in the title. She always walks in against.
Always do.
Bro, I hate that shit. Like that's the one person. Yeah, that's the one person that like it's she's like the epitome of like how Triple H used to be with the title. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like no matter what happens, they coming back and they getting the title. They'll be like, forget the storylines that we had for the last 6-7 months. I'm back. let's go ahead and put this title on them.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, like in comparison to Rhea, Charlotte's matches have been lacking to me.
Tremendous.
Rhea has been like cleanly beating ass, like pulling a couple new moves here and there, utilizing like the ring psychology, and Rhea has been cleanly establishing herself as the force, like in the WWE, like the champion. Like,
yeah, they that group altogether, Judgment Day has been running Raw, and like without them, I don't know what Raw would really be about. Really, to be honest with you, like even before Seth got hurt, we had a conversation about this earlier. I felt like his matches and his storyline were kind of meh, like at best, because like to me, because I knew in the background that he really wanted to be a champion and he really wanted to be like that person that's like that flagship person for that brand. But there hasn't been anything exciting about him since people started to sing his song.
yeah,
But then like and like he hasn't really brought people up because you're fighting the same people, you know what I mean? And like that open challenge kind of made it be like, okay, they're fighting for the title again, but he hasn't really been doing anything special. He's still got mid-card moves and prestige.
can I give you my opinion on what's wrong with Seth?
Sure.
He's a face. Seth is way better as a fucking heel.
I agree.
Turn him heel, he'll be fun again. Like the calculated asshole dickhead is way more interesting on the mic too. Like this whole, yeah, I'm the Messiah. Will you all come to sing me? And they sing my song, and he posed. Yeah, but when he was sneaking up on your ass backstage, fucking you up, taking your leg out, take you out the equation. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
second coming of Triple H, Seth Rollins was really interesting.
Not only that, but I liked how I loved it when he was going against Roman Reigns because he would always get under Roman's skin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
that was fun.
like the way that he did. Plus, I don't like. I'm gonna say this as well. This may be, a unpopular opinion, but his drip when it was natural, when it was just like cool, he had something like he had a fire ass suit that came out. Like now they're trying to do it too hard. Yeah, like rather than just being like, okay, this is where I wore out here. Oh, that's cool, that's fresh. Just like even his just like when he had his fits and stuff like that, when he would come out for pay-per-views and stuff like that, his stuff from there used to be just A1. Like you would never know what he would come out with. I still like that white on gold one that he used to have. He used to always have really, really good stuff as far as that's concerned. But now I feel like he's trying to, you know how sometimes when white people get a hold of something and then after that they're like, oh, this is really cool. And then it becomes not cool. That's what I think they happened to Seth Rollins in his attire and his attitude. Like he was cool when he was just trying to be him and being genuine, but now it's not.
I get the sense that he's trying to channel his Macho Man. Macho Man was all with the glitz and glamour and the weird, madness kind of outfit, and I feel like this is his version of it. But his version, it's like becoming stale now.
I agree.
I get that.
All right. So any other hot takes? Any other things that y'all have? Because we
Okada to WWE or we riot, nigga. What's up? I want Okada. I want him.
I think it's a better fit for him than AEW. To me, AEW management style makes me nervous, makes my stomach hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, because like you never know what's going to happen there, and like it doesn't seem like there's a real plan.
I have another take as to why he shouldn't go to WWE. Something he said was
or AEW, is that what you mean?
He's done all that he could do. I mean, why he shouldn't go to AEW, excuse me. He's done all that he could do at New Japan. Who's at AEW who hasn't been at Japan and has faced Okada? It makes no sense.
Yeah, ain't no new matchups there.
Exactly, bro. You gonna go over there? What you gonna do? Face Jay White? You gonna face Kenny Omega again? What Hangman? What do you? Is nothing there for you, bro? Come on over, get some of this American heat. Let's get you in with Shinsuke. Let's get you a Gunther match. Boy, Gunther versus Okada? Come on, bro. Come on. Even if they don't even put him in the main event picture yet, that match for the Intercontinental title, like, come on.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Tell me you don't want to see that. Big, meaty man. Come on.
Slapping meat.
Come on.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you the only thing I saw this on a post, and I'm gonna tell you the only thing that kind of, so you know, if he does go to WWE, he gonna have to relocate to Florida, and his wife is like a Japanese actress or something.
Oh, she'll voice actor.
Okay, so well, technically, then that's something she can do for the States too.
Yeah,
dial that shit in, bro.
Yeah, never mind.
That shit in the email, cuz.
Come on to the state. Come on to the state. Say less.
I mean, and then the thing that you can always do and I think they would accommodate him, just stay in Cali. You know what I'm saying? Or I wouldn't stay in Cali because of the taxes, but I'd say I'd stay somewhere, you know what I mean, close. You know, Cali adjacent.
Mm-hmm.
He don't even have to be like on the road. You know what I'm saying? He could be a few dates here and there, you know, to get it rolling, till he gets settled. But yeah, man, like, come on, Okada. It's too many matches for him not to come get this work, bro.
Does he speak English all right or at all? Okay,
fine. It's slightly better than Shinsuke.
Oh, okay, then you good.
Yeah,
Shinsuke got here. He was like, "Fuck it, I'm not going to learn nothing else." He's been speaking, but you know, it'd be crazy if he actually spoke like really good English, but then that was the character that they made him portray, like he speaks broken English and things like that.
It's definitely racist.
That would definitely be racist. I was thinking about that. That'd be horrible.
Yeah,
he comes in, he's like, "Actually, my accent is far gone, and I speak quite well."
Husky said, if we get them, they need to do right by them. I agree, bro. Like, come on, man. But I feel like with this flux of Japanese talent coming back, I feel like they've talked. Them Japanese people got a group chat. Come on now. Like, I ain't trying to sound racist, but
I mean, everybody got a group chat that'll be like, "Hey, listen, how is it really over there, though? Like, not like, are you happy? No, are you happy? You know,
right?"
I think Shinsuke said he was just like, "I'm tired of the strong style shit. Like, I don't want to get hit like that no more, and I don't. Somebody hit me like that, they getting fired." So
that's funny.
But yeah. So, any other hot takes? Any other things that y'all want to discuss?
Nah, man. I don't really give a fuck about nothing else but this Rumble match, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, and the Fatal 4-Way, of course. But yeah.
Okay.
I hope Kevin Owens beat Logan Paul. I want him to. I want Logan Paul to do something else at WrestleMania besides have a U.S. title match. I don't know.
I disagree. Okay. Hear me out, though. I feel like LA Knight is kind of cooled down a little bit, and he's kind of simmered to where he really needs to be, which is kind of mid-card right now. So go ahead and have Logan Paul versus LA Knight for the U.S. title, so then everybody can be like, yeah, at the end of the night.
So Mania?
Yeah, Mania.
Oh, okay. I could take that.
I can see that.
Because like, he was, the one thing I don't like about WWE is they stick to their plan too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody's hot, then they'll be like, okay, like at his peakness, Like let him get his off. You know what I'm saying? But they don't pause. They don't let him. They kind of keep him going there.
I mean, Tripp does tell you he favors long-term storytelling.
I get that completely. But you know what I mean? I feel like we're in a lull when it comes to the LA Knight. Yeah.
I don't think so. I think he's where he need to be. You don't want somebody so hot and you starve them from like the big picture. So you keep them within peripheral of the title, if that makes sense.
You Chris Jericho.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You Chris Jericho.
Because you remember the biggest problem that WWE had for a while with Vince was it was like the same three people in the picture rotating over and over and over. Now, looking at all of the title pictures, it's a broad spectrum of main event players. So I think they're doing right with him as long as they keep the crowd behind him. Is every time he does his, you know what I'm saying, pointing, they pop. I think they got an ace in the hole. He just waiting. He got the big joker that he's just waiting to play.
Well, I'll let you keep that one. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But yeah, so we're gonna wrap this one up. So like I always say, be like the Hulk and not Hulk Hogan, F Hulk Hogan. And smash that follow button, and we're gonna love you 3000. But until then, we're gonna be like the Ninja Turtles and get the shell out of here. So until next time, y'all be easy and be easy.